Sri Chaitanya Krishna Sthapitam Swayam Rupa Kadam Jagannateswaram Vande Sri Guru Sri Radha Sri Guru Vaishnava Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sarvadam Sajivam Samvaitam Sadhutam Paryantam Krishna Chaitanya Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sadhavita Sri Vishakavita Krishna Luna Sindhoti Chakapati Gopesha Gopika Stute Amtakanchana Gaurangi Amneshwari Vrishabham Sukadeviri Amitavi Mancha Vishak Sindhupe Vacha Divanam Pavane Krishna Namo Vishnu Maharaja Krishna Krishnaya Mutale Srimate Bhakti Swami Vinaya Namaste Saraswate Charini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Asyantya Deshatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, welcome to all of you for this session. Today we are going to discuss about 22nd chapter, 41st sloka. Yesterday we were seeing Sanata Kumara's teachings, so we will continue further. मैत्रेय उवाच स एवं ब्रह्मपुत्रेण कुमारेण मेधसा दर्शितात्मा गतिः सम्यक् पश्यस्योवाच तम्. The great sage Maitreya continued, being thus enlightened in complete spiritual knowledge by the son of king, Prthu Maharaja, who was complete in spiritual knowledge, the king worshipped them in the following words. So, on contrary, Prthu Maharaj, after hearing the teachings of Sanata Kumara, so Prthu Maharaj also glorified his following words. So, the Prabhupada writing the purport. So, there are Atmamedaha and Gruhamedhi. Atmamedhi means the one who is in full Krishna consciousness is known as Atmamedha. That means his Meda is invested in Atma. Atma means Paramatma, means Krishna. Gruhamedhi means his intelligence is completely invested in household things. Is known as Gruhamedhi. Rajovac. Kuto menu graha purvam harinartanukampina Tamapadayitum Brahman Bhagavan Yuyamagata. The king said, O Brahmana, O powerful one, formerly Lord Vishnu showed me his causeless mercy, indicating that you would come to my house, and to confirm that blessing, you have all come. So here, so when Yajna, 100 Yajnas are over, Ashwamedha Yajnas, so Vishnu appeared there. So, and also he predicted, Lord Vishnu told Sanata Kumara will come and teach. So here Prabhupada is writing in the purport. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that both his glorious names and the Hare Krishna Mahamantra broadcast in all the towns and villages of the world. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada desired to fulfill this great prediction, and we are following in their footsteps. So anything is predicted by the Lord or pure devotees, it will happen. So that is known as faith. So Guru Ravagna. One should have strong faith in teachings of Guru. By seeing the time, place, and circumstance, you should not compromise the teachings given by Guru. Oh, now the time is changed. Maybe my Guru's statements may not be applicable now. Just you can bypass all those instructions and If you try to do your own way, so then there will be a very danger actually. So people they think that whatever that teachings give Prabhupada it is for books and books only for at that time. Now the time is changed. So Maya is so tricky. Maya is so tricky. So it appears that yeah, you have to change the teachings. No, change the teaching means those are not relevant. So such intelligence we may get that is all lack of faith in. So previous acharyas predictions. No. So we have to take austerity to implement and to follow the Acharya's instructions, whatever is given. It's not that Prabhupada didn't stop himself. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years back he predicted, but West is completely full with hippies and so drunkards. They are fully drunkards. But Prabhupada has strong faith on his Guru's words and Mahaprabhu's teachings. Even in such a hippies, they became even they didn't hear the Krishna's name in their life even one time also. They became within few months they became all dedicated devotees. So that's why it's a test for our faith on Guru. So we should be always having a strong faith. And we should always try to implement his teachings. Otherwise, if we left his teachings and if we do only things externally, then very soon our acharyas will disappear from our mission and actions. That is very dangerous. It looks like we have to adjust the things. And maybe Acharya said like that we should adjust. Adjusting is also not done by in a immature way. If you want to do any adjustment, you have to consider sadhu, shastra, and guru. And also you should clearly understand what is the proper, that means full understanding of all instructions of Acharya. You can't take the particular set of instructions, you like it those, and you have just pick it those instructions and now it should happen. Then it is immaturity will lead to the fractions in the society. It will lead to the fractions, yes. Yeah. That will lead to the fractions in the society. So any adjustment if you want to do with the due consideration of all instructions, with a thorough understanding and keeping the vision into the account. And also any standards, secondary standards you are reducing, that also with full permission of sadhu, shastra, guru, and time being, so temporarily you are doing, and then you want to reach to the standard. So with the goal of reaching standard, you may do some adjustment to the secondary principles, only that to time being, temporary. Otherwise, the whole work will be finished. Mission will be spoiled. So that's why we should have faith. Faith. And also, yes, people they say that, oh, you are all orthodox and you are rigid, no idea of the how to preach. But definitely we should preach. But we should be very cautious in adjusting anything. So if we are not able to come to the one single conclusion, then there will be fractions. So that's why persons whoever want to bring the change, they has to convince all the parties. Then you have to take the step. Not that you do your own way, I will do my own. Then gone. Then unity is the strength. Where is that strength? So Lord is, and also we should have full faith on Lord's affirmation. Lord is affirming that Kaunteya Pratijani Name Bhakta Pranashyati. Hey Arjuna, you go and declare, my devotee will never perish. So such statements of Krishna, really by hearing these statements, pure devotees, they jump like anything. Because, wow, my Lord is there with me and He can protect me. And they jump and dance by hearing His instruction because they are seeing the affirmity, hearing from affirmation from Supreme Lord. So that's why. But those who didn't develop full faith, they still think doubtfully. They don't get any joy. Lord makes so many promises for the benefit of suffering humanity. Although Lord is very compassionate upon suffering humanity, human beings are generally not very anxious to serve Him. So He came Himself, He sent His pure devotees, He gives Shastra, He is in the form of Guru, internally Chaitya Guru, and also is manifesting Himself externally as in the form of Guru. All endeavors He is doing to uplift this Jivatma. He himself gave Shastra and he himself gave Shastra and he himself started propagating that. Bhagavad Gita, Uddhava Gita, all. And Mahaprabhu came and inaugurated this Sankirtan movement and he taught how to do Sankirtan. Even after doing all these endeavors, Jivatma doesn't want to take advantage of this. That is the very, very pity condition and thinks that I am this body, my enjoyment, my family, my this, my that. This is very unfortunate situation. So the relationship is something like that between the father and the son. It's like Krishna always so looking towards these all jivas like their sons, his sons, always anxious for the welfare of son. Even though son forgets or neglects the father, that is uncommon. That is a mercy. It's very significant. Very, very important purpose actually. It takes good amount of time even to explain one purpose. But we have much time. We have not much time. So I have to move on. Even if I don't want. That it is out of compassion of the Lord. Lord appeared because Prabhupada gave such a wonderful, full extent purpose. This chapter actually. Big, big purpose, and don't think that Bhakti Vaibhava is only the end of the story. You have to study yourself also. We just give the idea how to study and how to take the basic idea. But we can't teach every line also. That's not possible. Because it is out of the compassion that Lord appears in different forms. This is a compassion actually. People think that what Lord is doing. Actually, we are all suffering for our own karma. Suffering means Jivatma, conditioned Jivatma is getting suffering. So the Jivatma never get any suffering. Conditioned Jivatma is getting suffering because of its own karma. For that, Lord is not responsible. If you come and ask the rules, then Suddha Jivatma is not getting, you are Suddha Jivatma, you are not getting any suffering. Then why people think that why Krishna gave suffering to Jivatma? Where Krishna is giving suffering? Suffering is giving to the Suddha Jivatma. Huh? Suddha Jivatma is never getting. Only the conditioned Jivatma is thinking that he is suffering. This Suddha Jivatma, this is Suddha particle. Is it getting any suffering? Never. The same point Maitri is telling to Vidura. Then why you are blaming Maya? Why you are blaming Krishna? Who is saying this Maitri is telling to Vidura actually. So suffering all there in the mind only. Icha, Dvesha, Sukham, Dukkham. Only out of ignorance, this conditioned Jivatma means Jivatma, pure Jivatma, which is covered with avidya, it is suffering. But so the Jivatma is not. So that's why, is there any fault of Lord? No fault. You are in the backside of in the dark room and you are not seeing and you are saying that, oh, I am in dark, not seeing, not seeing. Come to the, he only saying, nah, if he doesn't come and not say, then you can say. He kept in only dark room. He come and say, Mayam, etam, tarantite, mameva ye prapadyante, Mayam, etam, tarantite. He's clearly saying, hey, come to me, then you don't need to be in the darkness. So there is no fault. In our philosophy also there is no Injustice. People think that in Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy there is injustice. Where is injustice? Where is it? निष्पादितश्च कास्नेन भगवद्भिर्गुणाभिः साधुचिष्टं हि मे सर्वम् आत्मना सह किं दधे. My dear Brahmana, you have carried out the order thoroughly because you are also as compassionate as the Lord. It is my duty, therefore, to offer you something, but all I possess are but remnants of food taken by great saintly persons. What shall I do? He's telling. So all this Atma's kingdom is given to him by whom? Bhrgu Rishis. Before his father, before him, so whole earth, whole kingdom was, Vena was ruling. So Brahmanas killed Vena. The Brahmanas led by Bhrgu, sages led by Bhru, killed this Vena. So that's why that whole kingdom belongs to whom? Then belongs to these sages, Brahmanas, Bhrugadis, Brahmanas, Rishis. Then they churned the body of Vena. So then from there Prthu came, and for Prthu all of these Brahmanas gave this whole kingdom. They hand out to him. So that's why it already belongs to the Brahmanas. So it all belongs to you people only. How I can give anything from this? Because it is already given by him. Like father chewed something and he gave to a child, and that child can give it back to father. What is the point in that? No, no. Sometimes father, because some hard things, father cheat and gives to the child, and now child is giving back. There is no point in that. So Prthu Maharaja is saying, my dear Brahmanas, it is already belongs to you, this kingdom. It's a remnants of you. Like a father chewed and it is a remnant, it became it's a chew, it's a remnant of father. He is given to the child. Now that remnant cannot be given back to the father. Can it be given father's remnant to the father? No. So it's like that. Bhrugwadis are all Brahmanas. This kingdom is remnants of Bhrugwadi Rishis. That means Rishi Bhrgu means they are all Brahmanas. And that's why Maharaj Prthu is saying, it's your remnants and how I can give it to back to you. So this is a story. Next. Whatever I said is there in that book. Pranadara Sutta Brahman Bruhascha Saparischira Rajam Balam Mahi Kosha Sarvam Nivedita Iti Sarvam Niveditam. The king continued, therefore, my dear Brahmanas, my life, wife, children, home, furniture, and household paraphernalia, my kingdom, strength, land, and especially my treasury are all offered unto पत्नी को भी सौंप देंगे. ये कैसा? सेवा सेवा में कोई नहीं बेचती अपना पत्नी को दूसरों की. No. So Prabhupada, that's why he's saying here the word dharaha. The sloka, what is there? Prana dharaha is the first line. Instead of dharaha, what is there? Another word rayaha is there. Part of it. Raya means wealth. So that's what Prabhupada is saying. We should take here instead of dharaha another alternative reading, that is rayaha. Raya we should take because it's not correct actually. Everything is offered to worthy person who are able to accept charity, but nowhere is it found that one offers his wife. Therefore, in the case of the reading, rayaha is more accurate than dhara. The Prthu Maharaj offered his stock of private jewelry to the lotus feet of Kumaras. It has already been admitted to all the king's property belong to the Brahmanas, and Prthu Maharaj was simply using it for the welfare of his state. If it were actually the property of Brahmanas, he could it be offered again to them. In this regard, Sridhar Swami has explained that his offering is just like the servant's offering of food to his master. So the food of already belongs to the master. Yeah. Brahmanas, that's why kings, what they do, Kshatriyas, they give whenever the Brahmana comes to their kingdom, they give everything to the Brahmana and Brahmana will give it back to him and go. Because Brahmanas, they don't want to so have the unnecessary wealth with them. Here, like Prabhupada is saying that some readings the word Dara is not good. Does that mean some version of the Bhagavatam the word instead of word Dara is not version, but part of it. That means we do critical edition, critical study of the Srimad Bhagavatam. You can find some editions where Raya also is there. Originally, we don't know actually because multiple places we get manuscripts. Some from South India, some from the North India, East India, West India, here and there. Because previously they used to write. So maybe someone changed or maybe we don't know. So that's why if you want to make any critical edition, you will be traveling to the all over India and finding that book in different places. And then after that, studying the all the things, comparing, and multiple many times wherever it is mentioned, and also reasonable context. Then finally, so the critical edition will be made for any book. So here for Bhagavatam also we ended up with some multiple readings. So now Prabhupada is saying that here instead of Daraha, Raya, we keep more better. What this thing can be used by such people who say that now this is like something so Sridhar Swami is our main authority. Whatever commentary he gives, that is authority. Mahaprabhu said. And also Madhva accepted. Ramanuja accepted, everyone accepted. That's all. We can't go more than that authority. सैनापत्यं च राज्यं च दण्डनेतृत्वमेव च सर्वलोकाधिपत्यं च वेदशास्त्राविदर्भति. Since only a person who is completely educated according to the principles of Vedic knowledge deserves to be commander in chief, ruler of the state, the first to chastise and proprietor of the whole plan. Prthu Maharaj offered everything to the Kumaras. Everything. Purport in this verse, it is very clearly stated that a kingdom, a state, or empire must be governed under the instructions of saintly persons and brahmanas like the Maharaj. We have seen the same thing in the Prthu's 13 to 17 chapters. Prabhupada is rating dictatorship is right, ruling systems, which ruling system is best? Democracy? No, it's not good. Dictatorship? No. What he is preferring? Monarchy which is directed by board of brahmanas. This is the best ruling system. Democracy means what? What is the problem with democracy? Democracy is why it is not good. Educated people. That means voting power is given to. That means in selecting the leader, those people are involved who are not knowing the back and forth. They don't know the in and out. Such a people are involved to elect the leader. Appears people will select for the people to the people. What is that? By the people. So from the people, all vibhaktis we can add for the people. From, by, one, in. So to. But actually, this is idea looks so nice. Kaliga people like it. This idea of the by the people is egalitarianism, equality. We have equal power to elect our leader. This is the basic foundation principle for democracy. So that we can be happy. But the problem is what? There are so many uneducated people who are selling they are biased in giving their vote. Their votes are sold out based upon the money, caste, area, all these things. So that's the outcome of the electing leader is worst. Worst leaders are started coming. So that's a democracy is not at all good. Very soon it is going to collapse. Yes or no? Yes. Very soon. Because because of the uneducated leaders leading the society like Vena, Bhagavad what it is teaching. So it is teaching such a leaders who are not knowing the what is right and wrong for the people. So their leadership will not continue for long time. It will be finished. If you have faith in Bhagavatam, you have to believe this also. So that also Shastra Vishwasa. We should be having the faith on the instructions of Shastra. That's why devotee means he believes whatever this has said by the Pramanika Shastras. That's why he is the most perfect being in this whole creation. Because he believes Shastra firmly. But devotee means he's not a sentimental person. Devotee means what? Shastrartha Vishwasa. Shastri Yuktecha Nipunha is expert. So that's why the most best living entity in this whole creation is the devotee. And also they are very soft-hearted, full knowledge, very determined, and very clean, pious. That's why all the good qualities are residing with devotee. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavat kinchina sarvai gunai tatra samasate sura. That's why devotees are the best people even in every field. So that's why Prabhupada mentions every time a devotee should be king actually. And monarchy, actually Prabhupada says monarchy with council of brahmanas is the best option. That means king has to be trained under the guidance of brahmanas. And also he should rule under the guidance of brahmanas. So but brahmanas are not properly manufactured. Our this Krishna conscious movement is a factory for creating brahmanas. But that output is not qualitatively coming. Quality is reduced. When quality will be reduced, tell me. Quantity increase, not necessarily. When will the quality will be reduced? When we don't provide the pure tea. Yes, when we do not follow the instruction of Acharya, we try to provide only the audience. I think it is quite kind of democracy. Yes. But this is a new thing. Yes, yes. The democracy ideas are also there. That means we compromise standards for so-called emergency, we say. In the name of so-called emergency, we compromise standards. For the name of practicality. And for the name of practicality. For the name of expansion, preaching. When we compromise standards, then the result is unqualified sitting in the position is the problem of the society. That will lead to the next problems. Then that will lead to another problem. Then that will lead to another problem. Finally, we end up with the where we went wrong. We went wrong in selecting them and appointing at that time itself we went wrong. Then people are thinking, oh Prabhu, why this Krishna conscious process is not working? Who said it is not working? Why you reduce the standards? Why you deviated actually? Then suffer. That's why in all levels there is a need to. What is the solution then for this problem? Very, very nicely we define problem. But what is the solution? Uniformity and training and education should be increased in all the levels. We should rigorously work to whatever the lackings are there, what are the mistakes done in the past, we should now immediately focus on rectifying all those mistakes by educating and training the people in all the levels. If that is not happened, simply you're adding the water to the milk, keep on increasing. Definitely, damn sure we can write on a bond paper and give to you. We are going to end up with the only water. So that's why we need a thoughtful brahmanas who can raise the standards in all the areas. So there is a more importance is there to existing people should be get trained. In philosophy, one of the major things is uniform understanding of philosophy is also very important. Understanding deeply Prabhupada purpose is the first lacuna actually. First and foremost, we have no time for reading books and simply these there and running. And all the outside society's ideas we take for the expansions. And we have no goodness to take the austerity of the given standards to follow on in that way to develop. Compromising, every level compromising. चलेगा कहाँ तक चलेगा ये चल के हम लोग पूरा अब इतना दर्द हो रहा है बाप सुबह से 2 घंटा उसी में मेरे दिखे point is we have to definitely understand Prabhupada purports, Prabhupada instructions, and Prabhupada uh, room conversations, letters. There should be unified understanding. If we get, then there is a possibility of achieving the unity. Unified understanding. That means there should be at least majority of the people should be getting the proper, thorough, unified understanding. Then cooperation will automatically be achieved. If there is no unified understanding, people will be seeing as per their modes few instructions, and being impelled by that mode, he will be attracted to that one sentence, and he will be keep on promoting that. Like in the Bhagavatam also, you can see in one place Krishna's to Bhagavan saying is said, in another place Krishna is Amsha Avatar of the Vishnu. Not one place, more than 4 or 5 places it is said. If you see majority, then more instructions are Krishna is not Supreme Personality. But only one place we have seen Krishna is Krishna's to Bhagavan saying. If you go for the majority of the statements, then Krishna is not Supreme Personality of Godhead. But expert Srila Jiva Goswami, he resolved this. There is a Paribhasha Sutram, this is, and wherever it is said, it is having some contextual understanding. But people who simply see that with their with their tendencies of Vishnu only they want to establish, then they can show that instruction, they say that this is right. It's directly written, you see. In the Bhagavad it is written, directly written, not one time, 4 times it is written. Then what do you say for this? So that's why in Shastra also is there. Female can be getting sannyas. Shastra also it is there. Somewhere it is there actually. In some cases, women can do diksha. But what is, even the Shastra it is there. Krishna is the avatar of the Vishnu. How to reconcile? We should know that. For philosophy, consideration to some point. So, very bad thing will be. Okay. When monarchy ruled throughout the world, the monarchy was actually directed by a board of brahmanas and saintly persons. The king, as the administrator of the state, executed his duties as a servant of brahmanas. So, king always executes his duties as servant of brahmanas, and brahmanas are bhusura. They are the real owners of everything. And the kings were all. It was not that kings are brahmanas. Kings, it was not that the kings or brahmanas were dictators, nor did they consider themselves proprietors of the state. Kings were all kings. The kings were also well versed in Vedic literature and thus were familiar with the injunctions of Sri Upanishad, Ishavaraj. That means the kings, brahmanas, all they see Krishna is the real owner, and they cooperate each other to establish principle of Ishavasyanidagam Sarva. This is a fundamental principle actually. So, but this is missing in the present. All the in every constitution of this country state, if you see, there is no Ishavasya principle. That means people, we are the owners. So all these jivas, they are saying that we are the owners and we are the people and we decide what should happen, what should not happen. We decide ourselves. They completely removed Krishna. So that's why Prabhupada says, and again, this kind of civilization will not continue for a long time. No, that's not possible actually. This civilization will finish very soon. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna also claims he is the proprietor of all planetary systems. That means what? King also should feel he is a representative of the Lord, and Lord, whatever he said, Dharmantu Sakshat Bhagavad Pranitam. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanidbhavati bharata. So Lord always want to see the dharma, everyone following their dharma as per their guna and karma. That's why he said Chatur Varnam Maya system Guna Karma Vibhagasham. So that's why king has to divide the society. He should make sure that people, as per their quality, divided and they are given with their duties, and all the duties, what are result coming from that duties, dharma, that should be given for the satisfaction of Vishnu. This is the duty of a king. It should happen. It is the ideal way of ruling the country. You're understanding? Isha Vasyam Edagam Sarvam. First principle. Whole kingdom belongs to Lord. So that's why king is a representative of Lord. So what he has to do, whatever Lord said, he should follow. What Lord said? Chaturvarnam Maya system. That means society should be divided based upon guna and karma. And everyone should be given with dharma, their respective dharmas. And dharma should be followed for sense gratification? No. Dharmasya shapa vargasya narthor dhayopa kalpate. Dharma's purpose is what? For satisfying सुप्रीम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ गॉड है. ये बच्चों को 5वीं कक्षा में पढ़ाना चाहिए. ये इंस्ट्रक्शंस रोज प्रेयर्स में ये रखना है. ईशावास्य में देखो सर्वम कृष्णा is supreme personality of Godhead, and so king is a representative of him, and the society should be divided on these 4 varnas and everyone should do their duties for satisfying Krishna. This should be their actually. So anyone wants you ask your opinion what should be the way society should be conducted. You should be immediately able to tell this. No confusion. Prabhupada giving in this whole Prutha we are learning this point again and again. People say that in Kali Yuga nothing, it's not possible. Take it holy name, that's all, Prabhu. All these are all headache. Easy way of bypassing the Prabhupads. Then why do we need to read these purports? Is there any meaning? ये क्या पुस्तक में पढ़ने के लिए लिखा गया क्या? किसी भाई को डिग्री के लिए, जैसे आपको टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ते हैं हम लोग मार्क्स के लिए. ये सभी का जिम्मेदारी किनका है? ये सबका इम्प्लीमेंट करने का, ये वैल्यूज सोसाइटी में लाने के लिए जिम्मेदारी किनका? Whoever claims himself as follower of Prabhupada, he है, their duty that is. Otherwise, how we can say that we are follower of Prabhupada? Why we are saying like this, I don't know. Prabhupada is writing so many purports like this. We all say that holy name is enough. Who are not saying? Who are saying that we should leave holy name? Holy name should be keep on going on. It should go on. Even pure devotees also. So even neophytes also. Everyone should try to do chanting 24 hours. But they has to do their duties, even pure devotees also, to set an example to the society. Without culture, what will happen? There will be no. Sahaja, one more point. What is the importance of culture for the devotees? Varnasrama culture, tell me. How it plays role in the devotee's life? Yes.
If devotees are not as per their teacher, their psychological nature, then when we are not in a pure state, then always they, mentally it will not be safe. The reverse effect on our spiritual behavior.
What is the Brahmana sloka?
Our means history or their so how are
उनका जो पॉइंट का रेफरेंस What Prabhu said that people who are not in the pure devotional platform, if they don't follow culture, then so they will be affected by these modes and they will be degraded. Yes, you are saying. What is the reference? For devotees, what is the need of culture? Is the main point, because we are Mahaprabhu's followers. Holy name is enough. What is the need of culture? What is the need of varnasrama culture? This is the question is getting raised by some people actually. Are we clear with that? Yes.
So if there will be no culture, then people will act whimsically.
Yeah. So, but we are devotees, no need of culture. It's an obstacle for propagating bhakti.
Percentage 70% culture. 70%.
But how shastrically how can prove?
In addition to kind of batting sadhana, we can.
Why this sadhana bhakti means is already pure devotional platform. Why we need all these cultures and these things? You are all hearing from every day, but not. Goodness.
Goodness में आने के बाद ये सारी goodness में we discuss that if the goodness is not there, then one will be always distinct.
Finally आ गया. एशांतु अंतगतम पाप जनानाम पुण्य कर्मणाम. 2 दिन पहले ही पढ़े ना. उसमें क्या सुने हम लोगों? तो देखिए आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिए. तो जो दृढ़ भक्ति में नहीं आया, सुदृढ़, तो पूरा नेक्स्ट लाइन क्या है उस श्लोक का? एशांतु अंतगतम पाप दृढ़व्रताः भजन्ते मां दृढ़व्रताः. दृढ़ व्रत माने दृढ़ श्रद्धा, संकल्प. कब आएंगे दृढ़ संकल्प में? जब जिसका पाप नष्ट होकर पुण्य माने गुडनेस. तो ये कल्चर क्या करती है? लोगों को गुडनेस में लाती है. तो वही लोगों का दृढ़ व्रता, वो भक्ति में दृढ़ हो पाएंगे. बिना दृढ़ व्रत का शुद्ध भक्ति में नहीं जा पाएंगे. समझ में आ रहा है ना पॉइंट? लिंक कनेक्ट हो रहा है या नहीं? और एक बार बोलूं, इज इट क्लियर? तो इसलिए डिवोटीज के लिए कल्चर क्यों जरूरी है, माने कोई भी प्रश्न पूछेंगे तो आप लोगों को बोलना चाहिए कि प्रभुपाद जी का तो प्रमाण है और शास्त्र का भी प्रमाण है। तो जब तक दृढ़ व्रता नहीं बनेंगे तब तक क्या है, सत्वगुण का आवश्यकता बहुत है। हम लोग डायग्राम में भी देखते हैं ना, कोई नया चीज तो है नहीं, आप लोग जानते ही हैं। तो ये दृढ़ श्रद्धा ही, दृढ़ व्रता माने दृढ़ श्रद्धा। जब तक दृढ़ श्रद्धा माने दृढ़ व्रत, भक्ति में दृढ़ व्रता जब तक नहीं होंगे तब तक क्या जरूरी है, पुण्य। वहां वर्णाश्रम माने कल्चर, वर्णाश्रम माने कल्चर, कल्चर इज नीडेड। हाँ हाँ, कल्चर विल ब्रिंग इन टू सत्वगुण। सो यदि कल्चर नहीं, लोग बोल रहे हैं अभी होली नेम प्रचार करना है, महाप्रभु होली नेम दिए हैं, ये कल्चर क्या जरूरत है, वर्णाश्रम क्या जरूरत है, सत्वगुण क्या जरूरत है। ये कब सही है, वो लोग भी सही बोल रहे हैं। महाप्रभु भी वर्णाश्रम तिरस्कार किए, क्यों, किसके लिए वो तिरस्कार किया गया, जो जो ऑलरेडी दृढ़ श्रद्धा को क्रॉस कर चुके, दृढ़ श्रद्धा को क्रॉस कर चुके, उन लोगों के लिए कोई जरूरत। लेकिन ऐसा करके वो लोग कुछ भी कर देंगे क्या, क्यों, उन लोगों के लिए क्यों प्रिविलेज दिया गया, क्योंकि वो लोग सर्वोपाधि विमुक्त, समस्त उपाधि से बाहर आ गए ना ये लोग, इधर का लोग समस्त उपाधि से बाहर आए, तो इसीलिए उनको कोई ये नहीं है, माने ये करना ये नहीं करना नहीं, क्योंकि वो लोग हर वक्त भक्ति करते रहते हैं और वो लोग बॉडीली प्लेटफॉर्म से बाहर आ गए। जैसा नारकेल, जो कोकोनट सूख गया तो अंदर टक टक टक, वो कोई संबंध नहीं, कनेक्शन नहीं। समझ में आ रहा है, नेक्स्ट टाइम बोलेंगे ना, पूछेंगे तो। हाँ।
ये प्रभुपाद के श्रीमद् भागवतम के प्रीफेस में भी लिखा है, for it is a cultural representation for the re-spiritualization of the entire world.
यस यस, ऐसे हैं कई कई। तो इसीलिए जो लोग, यस, प्योर डिवोशनल प्लेटफॉर्म में भक्ति का आवृत नहीं होना चाहिए कर्म ज्ञान से, कल्चर से भी। मैंने ये कल्चर है इसलिए भगवान कृष्ण मैं आपको प्यार नहीं करूंगा, ऐसा बोलेंगे तो तब क्या हो गया, ये कल्चर कार्य के कारण हम इतना से भक्ति अधिक नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो तब क्या होगा, वो भक्ति कल्चर से आवृत हो जाती। समझ में आ रहा है ना। तो इसीलिए वो हम प्रभु गोस्वामी क्या बोले श्लोक में, ज्ञान कर्मादि अनावृत हो, माने कल्चर से भी आवृत नहीं होना चाहिए। इसीलिए गोपियों भी कल्चर के कारण वो लोग भगवान जो बोला वो करना बंद किए क्या, नहीं है, वो लोग कल्चर को भी क्रॉस करके भगवान जो बोले वो कर दिए। तो इसीलिए इधर से इस प्लेटफॉर्म में, in this platform you should not have such a, consciously you should not have, so culture is more important than bhakti, you should not have such a consciousness from here to here. That is known as pure devotional platform. But practically you should not make sure that, you should not exhibit that outsidely. Oh, pure devotee, I don't need to follow culture and I will open all my clothes and I chant holy name and I can go around because I am beyond the body. Yes or no? And I can just so put hand on the females who are there and go and also keep on chanting because I'm beyond the body. Can they do like that? People who are in the pure devotional platform, even if they do, that's not wrong, but they should not do. Consciously, we say that bhakti is superior, so all these externals are nothing, no matter. But these people are who are in the pure devotional platform, they are responsible for these people still who are not came to this. So that's why they has to follow their culture to teach others, to set an example. Even Lord also coming and he will not say that I am supreme Lord, I can do anything. But he followed. When the Pandavas are cheated, then Krishna just represented him as a messenger, not that supreme Lord, and then I will destroy the Duryodhana for 1 minute. Did he do like that? No. He behaved like a Kshatriya and he became a messenger. Yajidacharati Shrestha tattadevi tarojana. So that's why we should not miss the linking. Prabhupada instructions you should not see in a one-way direction. Prabhupada said, we are devotees, we don't need to have botheration of any kind of culture or even varna and ashramas, rules and regulations. Like that also you'll find the statements. Yes or no, that's true or not? Yes, because devotion is superior to the anything. So that's why for sake of devotion you can go beyond all the rules and regulations. And Prabhupada also said there is a need of varnasrama dharma culture to become a devotee. It is also true or not?
Yes.
It is also true. So now where to tie? That means some people are pulling that we don't need to have any varna and ashrama, any culture, rule, regulation because of this preaching is hampering. All these leave it and just to give the holy name. He is one party. And no, we need to have so varnashrama is another party. Both should understand that. Both should understand that culture is needed for becoming devotee, and pure devotee should follow culture to teach the others. These are the two stages. Huh?
Means culture is always.
Means culture is always required actually. That's a dharma.
And notice 17, by defining Bhava Bhakti, Prabhupada clearly mentioning that even who are in the Bhava level, they should practice it internally, but externally they should act as like a sadhaka bhakta only. Like
Yes.
they should practice everything.
Yes. Even your Radhanu Bhakta should practice Vaidhi sadhana externally. This is also written. You should not show that I am the Radhanu Bhakta. So, my kind request is don't get confused. Prabhupada is absolutely perfect and all his instructions are aligned to the philosophy. And no contradiction, nowhere is there. Nowhere contradiction. So, such a unified understanding we should bring in everyone. Then cooperation will be there and then our society will become more strengthy society. Otherwise, our devotees only become rebel to us, then people will laugh us. Then we lose this strength. Okay, next. Huh? The modern theory of dialectical communism, set forth by Karl Marx and followed by the communist governments, is not perfect. Our constitution also, Karl Marx, and this is influence is there or not. People by people to people, it is also concept of equality, communism. We are all the owners of the kingdom. We equally have the power to elect our leader. This is communism idea. Is not perfect. According to Vedic communism, no one in the state should ever starve. Presently, there are many bogus institutions which are collect funds from the public for the purpose of giving food to starving people, but these funds are invariably misused. According to the Vedic instruction, the government should arrange things in such a way that there will be no question of starvation. In the Srimad Bhagavad, it is stated that householders must see to it that even a lizard or a snake doesn't starve. They also must be given food. In actuality, however, there is no question of starvation because everything is the property of the Supreme Lord. Easily, all the state policies should be in accordance to the everyone should be getting the sufficiently food. Not that the favor in the out now present state policies are in favor of the rich people to become more rich, to become more poor people to become more people. Such a policies they are made. So all these anomalies of the society, if you are not bothered about, we can't claim as we are the worldwide teachers. We can't fulfill our dreams of making every village and town devotees. It will be like a dream only. We have to look into all these also issues what Prabhupada is saying here. In the purport, why he is writing, it is only just to read and leave it, or read it and accept and speak it and make it. It should be spoken and it should be made. Huh?
Purpose writing for this because
We should not do these mistakes. This is the purpose. Our proper purpose. It's not that it's not for Kali Yuga people. They say no. This is for Kali Yuga. For us only he wrote. So they also must be given food. In actuality, however, there is no question of starvation. Okay, so his devotees, the, because everything is the property of Supreme Lord, and he sees to it that there is a ample arrangement for food feeding everyone. In the Vedas, it is said, "Eko bahuna yo vididati kama." The Supreme Lord supplies the necessities of everyone, and there is no question of starvation. If anyone starves, it is due to the mismanagement of the so-called ruler, governor, and president. It is clear, therefore, that a person who is not well versed in the Vedic injunctions, Veda Sastravit, should not run for election as president, governor. Formerly, kings were Rajarshis, which meant that although they were serving as kings, they were as good as saintly persons because they would not transgress any of the injunctions of the वैदिक स्क्रिप्चर। अभी हमारे लोग बोलते हैं कोई भी वेद का शास्त्र का जरूरत नहीं, होली नेम प्रचार करना है, कुछ भी कर दे। तब ये पर्पस का तब वैल्यू क्या है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस पर्पस? And would rule under the direction of great saintly persons and brahmanas. According to this agreement, modern presidents, governors, and chief executive officers are all unworthy. See how he is saying. According to this arrangement, modern presidents, governors, and chief executive officers are all unworthy for their post because they are not conversant with Vedic administrative knowledge and they don't take direction from greatly saintly persons and brahmanas like Srila Prabhupada. Because of disobedience to the orders of the Vedas and the brahmanas, King Vena, Prthu Maharaja's father, was killed by the brahmanas. Prthu Maharaj therefore knew very well that it behooved him to rule the planet as the servant of saintly persons and Prabhupada writes actually, this Krishna conscious movement also will take responsibility of bringing such a government. All will possible only by having communities.
like when we see the organization and food for everyone should starve. He should say that no one should starve. So I wanted to ask in regard to the conduct plus or the fight that happened. The family conflict and science was very exerting and these words escape and they were killed. Right? And all the other creatures were killed just so that origin was satisfied. So how to take this?
That is the Krishna decided in the Khandava Vana, you are saying, huh? That may be having some details, I don't know. See, Mahabharata is a big topic.
Also, ये जो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है कि इसको ये देखना चाहिए घर में छिपकली और जो सांप ये चीज भूखा लग रहा है सांप नहीं था तो सॉरी कलयुग में तो ऐसा संभव नहीं है और युग में होता था
कहने के सब बोलते हैं भैया शाम को देख के कोई भी खाना नहीं खाता कहने की माने इतना तक even why that example is given even we are ready to feed envious person also if you come into our house as a guest he is envious person still he will be respected that is the sense स्वयमेव ब्रह्मणो भुङ्क्ते स्वं वस्ते स्वं ददाति च तस्य the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras seek their food by virtue of Brahmanas. It is the Brahmanas who enjoy their own property, clothe themselves with their own property, and give charity with their own property. Actually, Prthu Maharaj is saying, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, eat their food by virtue of brahmanas. See, purport you can understand. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is worshipped with the words of Namo Brahmani Devaya, which indicate that Supreme Lord accepts brahmanas as worshipable gods. Supreme Lord is worshipped by everyone. He worships Brahmana. Krishna also worships Brahmanas. Vishnu, Brahmo, Brahmanya Deva. Everyone should follow the instructions of the Brahmanas. For their only business is to spread Shabda Brahma or Vedic knowledge all over the world. What is the main business of Brahmanas? Teaching and teaching. Patana, Patana, Yajana, Yajana, Dana. So, what is the practical step taken by Prabhupada for implementing this? Tell me. For implementing this, what Prabhupada did? And Prabhupada simply writing purports and not doing practically.
He tried to make societies one where people become common and the devotees have all those and give knowledge.
Yeah, people they were knowing the Shastra, but nobody knows how to implement. Prabhupada, first he gave holy name through the first initiation, then after that, sufficiently one is purified, he get the Dijatvam. Then he gave the second initiation in the first mantra is what? Brahma Gayatri, which is meant for what? Dijatvam, to get the Dijatvam. So like this, he gave mantra and then after that he gave training how to be clean and how to maintain, that means regulation in their life by following four regulative principles and how to read Shastra. That means Prabhupada, how much he did for the society, you see. Try to understand. Don't think this process so mechanical process. It is involving all the philosophy, whatever is speaking is the practical implemented process actually this is. It is having the full solid philosophical background and whatever is speaking in the purpose you can see in the practical. In this way, he started creating the real brahmanas for the society, not the caste brahmanas. So-called brahmanas in the society, caste brahmanas, they were ruining the society on the name of we are superior. They destroyed the whole society and completely they satisfied their senses only. They didn't give any education. Yes, just a revolution to this. Our Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the first revolutionary person who asked Bhakti Siddhanta to go against these caste brahmanas. These brahmanas are on the stamping. I am took birth in a brahmana family. I am the brahmana and I am the so superior person in the society. And what are the nonsense karma kanda they started teaching and all the exploiting the people they did. So to reform the society, Bhakti Siddhanta introduced the varnasrama in that. What is the practically he did? Brahmana initiation he gave. This was not there in the Gaudiya mantra, the Diksha Vidhana, giving Brahma Gayatri was not there before. But remaining all 6 mantras are there. Guru Gayatri, Gaura Gayatri, and Gopal mantra and Kama Gayatri all are there. But Brahma Gayatri is not given. Because before what we are not Brahmanas, we are not Kshatriyas, we are not Vaishyas, we are not Sutras, we don't want any kind of these Varna, Tijatvam or these things. Only Pancharatra mantras, 6 mantras we used to get. But Bhakti Siddhanta started giving first mantra Brahma Gayatri. So to reform the society and to establish Vaishnavas are the topmost Brahmanas. And that Brahmana should take care of the society to guide in all the ways. Kshatriyas and Vaishyas should be created by these Brahmanas. And so that society should be reformed and everywhere, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu designed, every town and village should be now having the Vedic culture as per the Bhakti Shastras, and everyone will be chanting holy name. This is our plan. Be clear with the plan of the Acharyas. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
You want repetition? I can do. Yeah. Till where you understood, Prabhu? From where I should start? That's why I did not say. So Brahma Gayatri is clear, na? Introduced by Bhakti Siddhanta. Brahma Gayatri is introduced by Bhakti Siddhanta. So what is the purpose? Purpose of creating Brahmanas. Vaishnavas are the best Brahmanas, not the caste Brahmanas. It is against the whom? Caste Brahmanical system. And Vaishnavas are the superiors in the Brahmanas. Wise also, if you see. So they are best Brahmanas also. And these Brahmanas are going to create Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. Prabhupada also says, this Krishna conscious movement is meant for creating Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. And Kshatriyas they will create, and those Kshatriyas are going to take care of the society. Trained Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. So that what will happen? Such a saintly peoples under ruling all the society will be so chanting holy names, following their dharma. Varnasrama dharma they will follow to become Vaishnavas. Okay, that is philosophy is also clear now. Varnasrama dharma needed to become what? Vaishnava. To enter into the pure devotion. Yes or no? Yes. Matching or not matching? So like that, in this way, the main inspiration is who? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is main inspiration. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted every village and town, names of Krishna should be chanted. That how it is possible? If you don't have the control on all the society. So that's why in this way, this whole Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission to implement our Acharya's plan is this. We are not just sitting and chanting holy names. We are the people who are going to take all necessary things to preach and establish that thing in the society. That's why this movement is having the 4 phases. Sankirtan movement, temple worship movement, initiation and classless society. Is it clear? This is 4 movements. No? Yeah. Previously I said okay. चार आसन तो हो गए, एक वर्ण भी हो गया, 5 हो गए, 4 3 बचे। कैसे जैसे इसमें तो इसमें हम 4 वर्ण स्टेबल्स करेंगे, इसको स्टेबल्स कैसे करेंगे? 4 वर्ण तो 3 तो 4 आसन हो गए ना, एक वर्ण भी हो गए ना, कितना बचा? 3 ही बचा है ना। ब्राह्मण मतलब ये अगर हम देखते हैं डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से आए हैं और हमारा जो कल्चर है तो ब्राह्मणों का है, ब्राह्मण को मैक्सिमम सत्गुण से प्रोवाइड करना चाहिए, लेकिन हम डिफरेंट गुणों से हम अभी कैसे चारों वर्ण को training by the varnasrama college, you give equal opportunity to everyone to become brahmana. If they are not able to become few, they will come to the vaishya. They are not able to become that, then they go to the kshatriya, then not the vaishya, then not get trained means be there. Remaining features remaining, because now we are trying to fit everyone as a brahmana forcefully, even in whatever their nature. That's why people are leaving ashrams. That is another reason actually, because you have no other alternatives for them. And everyone you are not able to be in the mode of goodness and not able to engage there, because temple activities are all more brahmanical activities, not the kshatriya and vaishya activities. That's why people are not satisfied and leaving. Huh? Brahmachari means brahmanical. Naistic brahmachari means only for brahmana qualification should be there. But we think that we are already in the pure devotional platform, anything anyone can do. But reality is not that. We are taking privilege of pure devotee to and applying to the applying that principles to the neophytes. That's why we should check these privileges or these facilities are for whom there is eligibility. And if their eligibility is not there, what should be done? There should be a proper understanding of Shastra, deep understanding. Not that anything, everything we mix it and oh, okay, okay, okay. No. You're all understanding? Yeah.
So, how to come to the better ones for the person individual? It is not
Individually not possible. It's a society, individual no. No individual can. Individual should work others also in this line and collectively only should happen this.
And it was like one wants to join. How can we know before getting that whether it's suitable? Because when we teaching that we are doing is like I was thinking deal already encourage. So I'm saying practically if you're doing new teaching, how to see
First of all, we should understand so what is the nature of the persons. That means Varna selection is not at all clear for us. How to identify one's Varna is also Bhaktivinoda Thakur clearly said, where there is no focus at all. And we say that, yeah, it's a pure devotion, everyone can do, push it. But people are in the neophyte state, they didn't develop such a pure Shraddha, Dhrada Shraddha. And you are applying those principles to these neophytes on them. And then you are forcing, then what is the result? Burst. So that's why you have to do what? You have to so see how to engage all the varieties of people in various ways. So that they will be in the goodness and ultimately they reach to the pure devotional heart. That is a thoughtful way. That's Prabhupada again and again saying in the purports also. We say that Mahaprabhu, Kali Yuga, holy name, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalo, Nastyeva, 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 Matiranyada. All these are all headache, don't need to think about this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare ऐसा बोलते हैं लेकिन ऐसा सही नहीं है. That is a half-baked understanding of Prabhupada's vision and mission and purpose.
there is no system also that is someone is doing at central or temple level. There are multiple teachers. They are recommending that he should. There's no system anywhere. And all that senior is checking that whether he's
No system.
qualified or not.
No system actually. We are not able to guide the people based upon their quality. We simply say that do bhakti, do bhakti, do bhakti. Chant Hare Krishna. He say can't. What do you say? Chant. And finally, bye. That's a science given by Bhagavad Gita is written for Kali Yuga only. Chaturvarnam is also for Kali Yuga only, not for then why Krishna will keep there? Then why Mahabharata wrote for Vasudeva? Why Mahabharata wrote? Is there no work for him? He saw Kali Yuga people how he will be, then only for them he wrote this. Not that the some Dwapara Yuga people he wrote Mahabharata. Mahabharata written for whom? Tell me. In first canto. माने कलियुग वाले के लिए या नहीं त्रिकालज्ञ आता है ना श्लोक में तो आने वाला लोगों की स्थिति को ध्यान में रखकर ही काम किए हैं फिर भी हम लोग बहुत इजी से और महाप्रभु जो बोले हरे नाम के लिए वो भी सही है या नहीं वो भी एब्सोल्युटली सही क्यों प्योर डिवोशनल प्लेटफॉर्म में हम लोग करेंगे क्या 24 आवर्स हरिनाम ही दैट शुड गो ऑन इंटरनली ऑल द टाइम now you are all getting all the connections yes or no tell me huh you are all getting na
in this regard regarding Prabhupada is saying that if someone is not able to control his mind and senses, then where is the question of being a brahmachari?
yes
For being a brahmachari, we need to control our mind and senses.
yes so brahmachari and also varna wise also who are in the rajasic and tamasic that means who have kshatriya nature and vaishya nature they can't control you can't force them to do They can't control, even if it is 100, because nature is 1,000 kilometers per hour. Yaad rakhi. Flow is coming like that. Nature is that. Drive you like anything. घसीट के लेके चले जाती है. शुद्ध भक्ति इसीलिए दिया ना, क्रम से दिया गया. हम लोगों को शुद्ध भक्ति में जाना ही है, तो लेकिन स्थिति कैसा है हमारा, हालत को भी समझना चाहिए. समझ के तो सत्वगुण में रहते हुए शुद्ध भक्तों के एसोसिएशन लेते लेते चलना. हम लोग बोलते लिफ्ट में चले जाएंगे. लिफ्ट में कैसे जाएंगे? लिफ्ट तो लिफ्ट यही है. लिफ्ट में चढ़ने के लिए ही आपको बोला जा रहा है. लिफ्ट क्या है? यही होली नेम ही लिफ्ट है. होली नेम यही लिफ्ट है एक्चुअली. वो लिफ्ट में चढ़ाना कैसा है यही सिखा जा रहा है. यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
तो ऐसे भी समझ सकते हैं प्रीचिंग में करते सबके लिए ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम नहीं. ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम जो फॉर में प्रीच करते हैं, तो ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम इज नॉट meant for everyone.
Brahmachari is not meant for everyone. Of course, definitely.
हम लोग मोटो रहता है जो भी आया ऐसे देखो.
We can't everyone force, but because if someone is such a powerful strength, mercy have, you can stop the nature of someone. If their strength of bhakti, it's fine, but it's not possible also. Not so easy. So Prabhupada himself actually kept everyone in the temple first. All grahasthas, brahmacharis, everyone. Then after that, no. The people stay in the farm. He divided then after that. And also he said that Brahmana initiation not meant for everyone. So why everyone should take Brahmana initiation? Let them work. If they are working, let them work. Not for everyone. Whoever is not qualified, thoroughly understood, and not thoroughly qualified, he should not be given Brahmana initiation. Like that also he said. Yes or no? Next. Yedrushi bhagavate gati atmavada एकांतितो निगमवे प्रतिपादितः दृश्यन्तु अभद्र करुणा समुदेन नित्यं को नाम प्रतिकरोति. Prthu Maharaj continued. How can such a persons who have rendered unlimited service by explaining the path of self-realization in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and whose explanations are given for our enlightenment with complete conviction and Vedic evidence, be repaid except by folded palms containing water for their satisfaction? Such great personalities can be satisfied only by their own activities which are distributed amongst human society out of their unlimited mercy. So Prthu Maharaj glorifying Brahmanas. Same. Actually, Swayambhu Manu also glorifies Brahmanas. So here he is saying, how he is saying Brahmanas are doing the greatest charity. What is the greatest charity, you know? Yes. Great personalities of the material world are very eager to render welfare service to human society, but actually no one can render better service than one who distributes the knowledge of spiritual realization, the relation with Supreme Personality of God. Best charity is teaching people. This is the best. Knowledge of Krishna is such a great gift that is impossible to repay the benefactor. Therefore, Prthu Maharaj requested Kumaras to be satisfied by their own benevolent activities in delivering souls from the clutches of. We can't repay, that's all. Next, Maitreya Vacha. Tatmayoga pataya adirajena pujita Shilam tadiyam satsantaham He bhavan mishatam runam He bhavan mishatam runam. The great sage Maitreya continued being thus worshipped by Prthu. The four Kumaras, who were masters of devotional service, became very pleased indeed. They appeared in the sky and praised the character of the king. Everyone observed. The Kumaras, however, praised the characters of Prthu and his great devotional attitude and humility. The Kumaras were greatly satisfied by King Pruthu's method of worship. Both actually, both Vaishnavas so glorified each other. And Kumaras flying in outer space. Vainyastho duryo mahatam samsthityatmatchikshaya aptakamam vivatmanam mene atmanyavastitaha. Amongst great personalities, Maharaj Prthu was achieved by virtue of his fixed position in relation to spiritual enlightenment. He remained satisfied as one who has achieved all success in spiritual understanding. So he's remained fixed in the pure devotional service. Remain fixed in devotional service, use one's the utmost selfully. He fixed in his devotion. Kumaras gave no teachings to do what? Finally, what bhakti they taught? Yadpada Pankaja Palasa Vilas, Suddha Bhakti. So Prthu Maharaj was practicing Suddha Bhakti or the Kaivalya Kama Jnana Bhakti, Suddha Bhakti. So as per our understanding, Suddha Bhakti means they should not do any karma. Na? Yes or no? Karma will they do? They can do for what? Huh? So, setting an example, they should do karma for Krishna's pleasure? Yes. They should do? No. They must do for Krishna's pleasure? No. If they feel like that, then what will happen? Then karma will avrutam. Will do this Suddha Bhakti, Shravanam Kirtanam Bhakti. If you think that pure devotees also must do karma to satisfy Krishna, this statement is right or wrong? Wrong statement. Yes, sir, it's clear? Yeah. So they are not obliged to do karma for satisfying Krishna, no. What they should do? Manmana bhav madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskar means all those kind of activities. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Namaskaram, that means Vandanam, all these things they should.
In general, we said that we should do all our activities for the pleasure of Krishna.
That is for whom karma should be utilized for pleasure of Krishna. It is for whom? Huh? What is the eligibility check? Who should do this? That means what is eligibility? Huh? Shraddha who didn't get till. It's clear, na? Those who didn't get the Shraddha, they has to do this. They has to do karma. That means varnasrama dharma must they do. That's what is the proof for this? What is the sloka? What is the sastric reference for this? Someone will immediately ask. That means those who are neophytes, they should do their karma, varnasrama dharma. What is the proof? जो बोलेगा उनको गिफ्ट मिलेगा क्या मिलेगा क्या दे रहे हैं My question, can I repeat? I am repeating again. So those who are not qualified for pure devotion, they should do karma. Where it is said? That is that is no. No.
Yoga ladder, first point, 8, 9, 10. If you cannot do this, no devotion, then
he said so many things there. This if you do, this if you do. This. Clearly where it is said. Hint, eh? Hint if you take, then you will not get prize. You will get satisfaction. Okay, sir, take, I will give you hint. From Uddhav Gita. यावत् कर्म तावत् कर्माणि कुर्वीत न निर्विद्येत यावता मत्कथादौ श्रद्धा यावन्न जायते. This is the sloka is the tiebreaker actually. Who should do karma, who should not do karma. Tavat, see the sloka. Tavat karmani, tavat mane that much time. Karmani kurvita means karma should be done. Tavat karmani kurvita yavan na nirvidyeta. Till the time they don't get any detachment. That is for whom? This side, left side people. They should do nishkama karma yoga till they don't get the detachment for the results of karma. Okay? And next, in the second part of that sloka, matkatha shavanadau va shraddha. Yeah. This right side. Shraddha means what you should take here? Komal Shraddha or Dhrud Shraddha? Dhrud Shraddha. That we already established for Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. One should have Dhrud Shraddha or Praud Shraddha. Because if you don't have Dhrud Shraddha, you can't retain in pure devotion. You are not fully surrendered, then you can't retain in the pure devotional platform. Because pure devotional platform is what? Anyabhilasha Sunyam Jnana Karma Dhanarthi. It is demanding that. So that's why clearness. Shraddha means what you should take there. Dhrud Shraddha. So that means those who doesn't have Dhrud Shraddha, they should do karma. To study. That's why if anyone asks you what is the proof that those who didn't get the qualification to enter the pure devotional platform, they should do karma. What is the reference? This is Tavat Karma. What is sloka number 11.20.9? ये तो एकदम स्टाम्प बना के रखिए. ये पूरा फिलॉसफी को आपको पूरा अलाइन करने वाला श्लोक वही है. पूरा मैंने कर्म किसके लिए, ज्ञान किसके लिए, भक्ति किसके लिए, तीनों का अधिकार सिखाने वाला श्लोक यही है. वो सेक्शन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि भगवत गीता में भी क्या है, क्या क्या कहा गया, कर्म कहा गया, निष्काम कर्म और भक्ति और ज्ञान. इसीलिए ये तीनों के लिए एलिजिबिलिटी डिसाइड करने वाला श्लोक कौन है? तावत कर्माणि कुर्वीत. उसके पहले श्लोक क्या है? माया प्रोक्ता, माया योगा प्रोक्ता त्रयः. एन श्लोक मेरे द्वारा 3 योग कहा गया. बोल रहे या नहीं उसी श्लोक? Okay, is it clear for you, all of you? Catching or not? Following?
So they will go varnasrama.
They should follow. This is also varnasrama. Nishkam karma yoga varnasrama. Goal is entering into Jnana Yoga. These people's goal is entering into pure devotional service.
How long will you follow the word?
Left hand side, these people nirvidyeta, detachment for the results of karma. That means they are not successful till the time in Nishkama Karma Yoga. They should do. Till that time they will detachment. They will get the detachment of the results of karma. Till that time they should do.
They also have a Shraddha. Purpose is different.
These people, Shraddha for these people.
Yeah.
These people have the purification of the detachment.
Yes, sir.
Bas, that is the qualification. Clear?
Yes.
So in Iskcon, we are also serving that externally looks like we are working, but we are in service or we are working for the pleasure of Krishna. So we are doing pure devotion also.
बाद में समझाता. पास में आके बैठ के तब समझे वो तो आ जाएगा. उनको टाइम पर मैं समझाता हूँ. आ जाओ. मायापुर आएगा तो उधर एक दिन आ जाओ मेरे पास. बिठा के जीत जाता हूँ उधर तो टाइम. अभी टाइम नहीं है. आ रहे हैं. चलो. That's why. So Prthu Maharaj, even if he does karma, you should not think that he is doing for his own sake. He is doing for only others' sake. Okay, next. ये important है 50th. Very टिक लगाइए इसको, important है. कर्माणि च यथा कालम यथा देशम यथा बलम यथोच अकरोत् ब्रह्म संकृतम अकरोत् ब्रह्म संकृतम. Being self-satisfied, Maharaj Prthu executed his duties as perfectly as possible according to the time and his situation, strength, and financial position. His only aim in all his activities was to satisfy the absolute truth. In this way, he duly acted. इधर क्या कहा जा रहा है? कर्माणि च. इधर अभी सनत कुमार जी से शुद्ध भक्ति का टीचिंग सुन के अभी फिर भी कर्म किया, माने क्या मतलब भाई? माने इसका अर्थ क्या लेना चाहिए? टू सेट एन एग्जाम्पल टू द सोसाइटी. कौन बोल रही है? वेणुगोपाल बोल रहे हैं क्या? ये विश्वनाथ जी विमर्शा कर रहे हैं. श्रील विश्वनाथ चक्र ठाकुर की. हमारा ठाकुर देखिए इधर 50 कर्माणि चाहिए थी. अच्छा इंग्लिश वाले देखो, इंग्लिश वाले तो आप लोग ना इंग्लिश वाले देखा नहीं तो अच्छा है, पढ़ेंगे तो भी आपको भी अच्छा. The word cha indicates that he also did karmas, prescribed duties. Kaun? Prthu Maharaj. For the pure devotees like Prthu, though they are above doing karmas, क्योंकि तावत कर्माणि कुर्वीति के अनुसार वो लोग ऑलरेडी क्रॉस कर दिए हैं. क्यों? दृढ़ श्रद्धा आ गए, प्योर डिवोशन प्लेटफॉर्म में हैं. So for pure devotees like Prthu, though they are above doing karma, to teach the people or to avoid lapses in following the rules of varnasrama dharma. Lapses माने राजा छोड़ दिया तो हम लोग भी छोड़ देंगे, नहीं तो राजा होकर कुछ शुद्ध भक्त होने के बाद अभी छोड़ दिया कुछ ही, तो बाकी राजा भी शुद्ध भक्त ने वो भी छोड़ना शुरू कर दिया. लैप्सेस आ जाएगा, वर्णाश्रम धर्म का मर्यादा का कुछ कमियां आने लगेगी. शुद्ध भक्त के लिए तो कर्म करने की कोई अधिकार था, कोई जरूरी तो है नहीं, तो इनके लिए तो कोई जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी ये लोग करते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि टू सेट एग्जाम्पल, टू टीच द पीपल और टू अवॉइड लैप्सेस इन द फॉलोइंग. क्योंकि राजा की कर्तव्य है धर्म माने सर्व क्या है वो, यद्यदाचरति, वो भी है. और दूसरा यदा यदा ही धर्म से ग्लानिर्भवति. ये धर्म का रक्षा करने की जिम्मेदारी किनका है? भगवान का है. भगवान के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव कौन है? राजा है ना. अभी बोला ना मैंने आप लोगों को. तो अब ये राजा अभी मैं प्योर डिवोशन में आ गए करके धर्म को छोड़ देंगे तो लोग क्या करेंगे? जो लोग शुद्ध भक्ति को जानते ही नहीं वो लोग क्या करेंगे? हम भी छोड़ देंगे. तब तो क्या होगा? पूरा सोसाइटी गोलमेल एकदम बेकार हो जाएगा या नहीं? चौपट हो जाएगा. एकदम चौपट हो जाएगा. इसीलिए क्या करना चाहिए राजा को? भले शुद्ध भक्ति में रहते हुए भी वर्णाश्रम धर्म का बचाने की कर्तव्य उनका, मर्यादा को बचाने कर्तव्य उनका है. इसीलिए वो किए हैं. प्रमाण कौन है? पृथु महाराज. पृथु महाराज की टू अवॉइड क्रिटिसिज्म ऑफ द पाथ ऑफ भक्ति. माने भक्त लोग को कोई मर्यादा नहीं रहता है, बस माने सब कुछ छोड़ देते, बेकार जीवन जीते, ऐसा भी बोलते या नहीं? इसके लिए भी उन्होंने अपना वर्णाश्रम का रूल्स को फॉलो किया. इधर वर्णाश्रम लिखा है या नहीं? स्पष्ट लिखा है एकदम. कमेंट्री में ठाकुर जी भी लिखे हैं, इसीलिए इधर ठाकुर जी का ट्रांसलेशन नहीं है, हमारा ठाकुर जी का. देखिए कहा, हाँ वर्णाश्रम आश्रम, वर्णाश्रम मर्यादा अलोप अभाव. इसीलिए वर्णाश्रम का सोसाइटी से लुप्त ना होने के लिए जिम्मेदारी किसका है? मेरा बोलना चाहिए आपको, किसका है? मेरा। मेरा बोलने माने इस तरह से हमारा हो गया ना भैया, सब लोग बोल रहे हैं मेरा बोलते, हमारा हो गया। तो how to avoid the criticism of the पाता भक्ति are to hide प्योर भक्ति। सुनिए, प्योर भक्ति को छिपाने के लिए भी वो लोग करते हैं, क्योंकि वो लगते हैं, दिखते हैं लोग आए तो नॉर्मल है, राजा है बस, क्योंकि भक्त को अपना प्रदर्शन नहीं करते शुद्ध भक्ति का। ये भी एक है भक्त का क्वालिटी। ये मैं बहुत बड़ा शुद्ध भक्त हूँ, मैं बस सभी सब छोड़ दिया, बस हम लोग दिखाने में ज्यादा है, अंदर से बनाने में कम है। जितना हो सके उतना ज्यादा दिखाया जाए। कलयुग का रोग है ये। कलयुग में दिखाने वाले ज्यादा, लेकिन अंदर से बनाने वाले कम। वो क्वालिटी अंदर से नहीं लाते, लेकिन बाहर में दिखाते हैं। लेकिन शुद्ध भक्त, भक्त का नेचर क्या है? शुद्ध भक्ति को बचा के रखना है। इसीलिए क्या क्या रीजन है क्यों वो कर्म किए हैं? एक है पहले दूसरों को शिक्षा के लिए, दूसरा वर्णाश्रम को बचाने के लिए, तीसरा सुख भक्त लास्ट बात वो तो, तीसरा हाँ कोई क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करे। भक्ति, भक्ति का क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं, अरे ये तो भक्त होकर भी पूरा सब छोड़ दिया और इतना घर का पत्नी पर सब काम धंधा सब छोड़ दिया, ये भक्त लोग बेकार है। भक्ति क्रिटिसाइज हो रहा है या नहीं? इसीलिए भी फिर एक श्लोक ला सकते हैं क्या, त्यक्त्वा चरणाम्बुजम हरे, त्यक्ता सुधर्मम चरणाम्बुजम, मैंने सब कुछ छोड़ने के लिए बोला गया, ये क्या प्रभु आप लोग पकड़ रहे हैं? लेकिन उधर छोड़ने के लिए नारद जी भी कह रहे, छोड़ने माने कैसा छोड़ना है, क्या छोड़ना है? कर्म की प्रति श्रद्धा छोड़ना है, कर्म को छोड़ना नहीं, क्या छोड़ना है? कर्म की प्रति श्रद्धा माने कर्म मेरे लिए जिंदगी के लिए बचाव है, नहीं तो मेरा भक्ति के लिए कर्म जरूरी है, इस प्रकार की श्रद्धा को छोड़ना है। समझ में आ रहा है? लेकिन कर्म छोड़ने के लिए कोई नहीं बोल रहा, कर्म के ऊपर भरोसा छोड़ना है। ये कब संभव होगा? जब आपका भरोसा भक्ति में होगा। भरोसा माने दृढ़ विश्वास, दृढ़ श्रद्धा, और कुछ है भैया? और कुछ नहीं, सिंपल है ना फिलॉसफी।
तो ये उस श्लोक में तो लिखा हुआ ना, भजन अपक्व, तो कैसे कह सकते हैं कि दृढ़ श्रद्धा होगा तो वो छोड़ेगा?
भजन अपक्व मैंने बीच में मर गए, पूरा नहीं हुआ, माने रुचि आसक्ति पहुंच नहीं पाया। ये अर्थ है अपक्व माने, और भी प्यूरिफिकेशन पूरा नहीं हुआ, बीच में उड़ गए, तो फिर भी नुकसान नहीं है, नेक्स्ट लाइफ में वो कंटिन्यू होगा। श्रीधर स्वामी जी बोल रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं कि योग्यता नहीं फिर भी छोड़ दो तो तो बवाल हो जाएगा सब लोग। आप भी प्रैक्टिकली सोचिए, थोड़ा भक्ति ग्लोरी सुना, अच्छा शुद्ध भक्ति मैंने बढ़िया है, लेकिन उनमें योग्यता नहीं, सब लोग काम धंधा छोड़ दिए, सब लोग, क्या होगा तब? सोसाइटी क्या होगा? बवाल हो जाएगा या नहीं? सब पागलपंथी शुरू हो जाएगा। तो इसीलिए जब तक श्रद्धा नहीं तब तक वो आप उनको बोल नहीं सकते कि सब छोड़ दो। श्रद्धा डेवलप करो, यदि किसी से जुड़वाना चाहते तो उसका दर्द लेना पड़ेगा। श्रद्धा कैसे डेवलप करा पाएंगे? भगवान की महिमा गुण और उनकी क्वालिटीज को बार बार बोल बोल के श्रद्धा लाना पड़ेगा। नहीं तो बस तुम छोड़ दो, तुम छोड़ दो बोलेंगे तो छोड़ देगा। किसके लिए छोड़ देगा? पद प्रकोष्ठ के लिए छोड़ देगा, तो उसके बाद आपके सिर पर बैठेगा वही आगे। क्यों छोड़ा? पद पोस्ट के लिए छोड़ा, तो इसीलिए तब देगा, नहीं देगा तो नहीं, तो हम आपको बोलेंगे तुम ही बोला छोड़ने के लिए, तो मुझे अभी पद दे दो। यही करेंगे हम लोग। मैं आपको बात सुना तो मुझे भी तुरंत स्पेस के इंचार्ज बनाओ, उसके बाद मुझे पूरा ये एरिया मुझे दे दो, हम आपको बात सुना, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली ही इज आल्सो ग्रेटिफाइंग हिज मटेरियल मोटिवेशंस ऑन द नेम ऑफ भक्ति। ये है क्या हमारा भक्ति सिखा रहा है? हमारा पुस्तक ये सिखा रहा है? इफ यू मिसअंडरस्टैंड द भक्ति एंड द प्रोसेस, पूरा मेसअप करके बैठेंगे। ऐसे 10 लोग तैयार हो गए एक जगह, तो क्या होगा तब? माहौल कैसा रहेगा? पागलपंथी शुरू हो जाएगा तब। लड़ाई की रोज पोस्ट का लड़ाई चलता रहा. Yes or no? We should not. We should see where the mistake is going in our process. हाँ क्या हुआ बोलो. So to hide pure bhakti because it is confidential. भक्ति क्या है? रहस्य का चीज है, छिपा के रखने वाला चीज. आप शुद्ध भक्ति में आ जाओ, शुद्ध भक्ति प्रचार कर, लेकिन मेरे शुद्ध भक्तों करके देखा होगा, दिखाने की चीज नहीं है. The householders without being attached. So following the previous conduct. The householders without being attached, following previous conduct, either personally or by agents, can do a few karmas without being contaminated. तो तब पृथु महाराज जी कर्म कर रहे, स्वयं करे, नहीं तो दूसरों से करवाए. स्वयं भी करेगा, दूसरों करे, कोई समस्या नहीं. कुछ तो स्वयं करेगा, कुछ दूसरों से कराएगा, लेकिन वो तो होने वाला मेक श्योर तो करेगा. तो इससे उनका शुद्ध भक्ति कंटेमिनेट होता है क्या? नहीं, विदाउट कंटेमिनेटेड. क्योंकि वो लोग कैसा है, जो नारियल है, नारियल सूखा हुआ नारियल जैसा डिटैच्ड है. कर्म में अकर्म, अकर्म में कर्म. माने हर वक्त वो लोग कर्म करते समय में कैसा करते हैं उस समय में. कल मैंने बोला क्या कॉन्शियसनेस रहेगा शुद्ध भक्ति कर्म करते समय? sees Krishna everywhere. See creator in creation, not creation but creator everywhere. इसके लिए उतना वो भगवान के बारे में उतना जानेंगे तभी जाकर ऐसे देख पाएगा ना, कंसेप्चुअली आल्सो. इसीलिए शुद्ध भक्ति में जाने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए? भगवान की महिमा, माने भगवान कैसा सृष्टि किया, भगवान कैसा सब चला रहे हैं, भगवान का तो महिमा क्या है, उनका शक्तियां क्या है, ये सब जो जानेंगे वो ऐसे देख पाएगा ना. सब कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं या नहीं? वेरी गुड. अभी लाइफ में आ गए सब. 2 साल के बाद. This is what the followers of the Sampradaya says. However, if they have no faith in those karmas, act. देखिए, please, if they have no faith in those karmas, act done without faith are as good as no acts. हाँ, माने अभी कर्म करे पृथु महाराज, लेकिन उसकी कोई श्रद्धा नहीं कर्म के प्रति, तब तो वो कर्म करने का क्या किसके समान है? ना करने की बराबर है. समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? इसीलिए वो कर्म में अकर्म देखना है आपको. भगवत गीता वो इन लोगों को बोला गया, क्योंकि ये लेफ्ट साइड वाले को, उसको आप इधर भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. शुद्ध भक्त कर्म करेंगे तो भी उसको आप एक शुद्ध भक्त उसमें क्या देखेंगे? अकर्म को ही देखेंगे. क्योंकि बिना श्रद्धा का कर्म करना माने और ना करने की बराबर. Yes, only pure devotee can see. हम बाकी सब लोग क्या है, अरे तो कर्म कर रहे हैं, ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, क्योंकि जो नहीं देख पा रहे, जो नियोफाइट है, उनके लिए वही सही है, क्योंकि वो भी इंस्पायर के कर्म करेगा.
इसलिए क्या कहते हैं एग्जांपल सेट कर.
यस यस, एग्जाम उसी के लिए तो कहा गया.
ये हर चीज में लागू होगा कि एक्चुअल कर्म में बिना श्रद्धा के
हर चीज में लागू होगा.
भक्ति भी बिना श्रद्धा के कर रहे हैं मतलब
नहीं, भक्ति श्रद्धया है लया, हेलना से भी करेगी तो भक्ति, क्योंकि वो स्वतः का इतना शक्ति है, वो एकदम बिना अनजान से भी करेंगे तो वो आपको उठा के वो लोग ले चले जाएगी. ये भक्ति का दम है. You can't compare bhakti with anyone in this world. It is extraordinary, marvelous, supreme. So, however, they have no faith in the karmas and done without faith are as good as no acts at all. There is no harm if the pure devotees don't do them. Even if they don't do, no harm. Even if they do also, no harm. If they are doing for sake of preaching, this is known as preaching. That's why even mothers who are pure devotees, if they follow this three dharma, it is the best preaching. You apply this also for the FDG. माता शुद्ध भक्त में रहकर भी वो अपना स्त्री धर्म को फॉलो करेंगे तो उससे प्रीचिंग होता है या नहीं? हजारों नियोफाइट लोगों उससे इंस्पिरेशन लेके वो लोग भी अपना स्त्री धर्म को फॉलो करेंगे। सब लोग सत्वगुण में आके बहुत जल्दी ही दृढ़ श्रद्धा बना पाएंगे। इसीलिए अपना धर्म फॉलो करना उचित है, नहीं तो छोड़ देना उचित है। शुद्ध भक्ति के बल पर, शुद्ध भक्ति के बल पर करना ही चाहिए। यही बेस्ट प्रीचिंग होता है। हम भी अपना कर रहे हैं ना, हम भी तो कहाँ छोड़ दिए। अरे भाई हम तो ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम, हम भी आश्रम में ही। सो बाबा तो नहीं बने ना, हम लोग भी बने क्या? हम लोग हमारा सन्यासी भी बाबा बन गए क्या? वो लोग भी अपना नियम पालन कर रहे हैं नहीं? ऐसे स्त्री को भी अपना नियम पालन करना है, इसमें क्या? अभी बाबा क्यों बन रहे हैं?
बाहर की नजर में तो बाबा ही बन गए।
हाँ वो सब तो बाबी बन गए तब। बाबा बाबी होते हैं ना।
जैसे जिस पोजीशन में हम थे, हम जॉब कर रहे थे, हम घर पे थे, तो उनकी की नजर में और गांव वालों की नजर में और जहाँ हम जिस बीच से आए हैं उनकी नजर में तो हम बाबा ही बन गए।
नहीं वो लोग बोलते हैं, उन लोग क्या, हम तो आश्रम में है, ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम में, वर्णाश्रम सिस्टम में है अभी भी। उन लोग घर छोड़े करके सोचते, लेकिन वो भी सन्यास, इसीलिए भक्ति सिद्धांत बाबा सिस्टम को नकार किए, नकार।
ये तो प्रभुपाद जी की कृपा है कि शुद्ध भक्ति करने को।
अरे वो
Okay. And because these karmas are only done according to suitable time, place, and recipient, इस all karmas are not performed। ऐसा है कि वो पृथु महाराज all कर्म नहीं करेंगे, इसलिए वर्णाश्रम धर्म करना है हम लोग को, क्योंकि वर्णाश्रम धर्म में हम लोग all कर्म करेंगे क्या? नहीं। इधर भी वर्णाश्रम धर्म ने जितना भक्ति के लिए अनुकूल है उतना ही करेंगे कर्म। खाना पीना ये सब सिंपल लिविंग, रोटी कपड़ा मकान के लिए करेंगे जो जरूरी है।
जैसे टाइम है,
टाइम इज
जो है वो भी अपने आश्रम में रहेगी।
क्या?
जो है गुरु आश्रम के अंदर रहेगी, एक्ट करने उसी तरह से।
हाँ, गुरु तो भी संन्यास आश्रम में है ना।
अपने धर्म में रह के एक्टिंग करते हैं,
प्योर डिवोटी होकर भी अपना तो संन्यास धर्म को फॉलो कर रहे हैं ना।
इस तरह से
माताओं को भी,
माताएं गुरु बन जाए, वो भी
गुरु नहीं, गुरु बनने के लिए कहाँ दिया गया? अरे स्त्री धर्म में गुरु का बात कहाँ है? प्योर डिवोटी होकर भी स्त्री धर्म को फॉलो करना है। जैसा मेल भी क्या किया, प्योर डिवोटी होकर भी संन्यास धर्म को जैसा फॉलो कर रहे, सन्यासी ही गुरु बनते हैं। ही कैन टीच। माताओं जो बाहर घूम के इंडिपेंडेंटली टीचिंग कर सकते हैं क्या? ये है कहीं भी? स्त्री धर्म में है ऐसा? अरे आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं, कहाँ कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं पता है? प्योर डिवोटी कोई भी बन सकते हैं, ठीक है, ये तो एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं ना। बनने के बाद भी सब लोगों अपना अपना वर्ण आश्रम के अनुसार जो धर्म है वो फॉलो करना है, ठीक है। तो अभी प्योर डिवोटीज तो गुरु भी बन सकते हैं, लेकिन गुरु स्त्री के लिए बनाने के लिए दिए गए क्या वर्णाश्रम के अनुसार? नो ना, तब तो वो लोग क्यों बनेंगे? स्त्री धर्म फॉलो करेंगे। लेकिन सन्यासी तो गुरु बनते हैं।
फिर वो फिर क्यों बोलते हैं कि वह शूद्र की बहन ऐसी, यहाँ से कि शूद्र के नाम में एक
हाँ
हाँ,
मतलब वो बात है कि
इसलिए ये दीक्षा क्या है, कौन सा दीक्षा? ये ब्राह्मण दीक्षा है। आप वर्णाश्रम के अनुसार दीक्षा दे रहे हैं। हमारा दीक्षा सिस्टम में कौन मंत्र है? ब्रह्म गायत्री है। उसको कैसे देंगे आप? समझ में आ रहा है? इधर कौन सा चीज हम इमिटेट करने के लगा? जो वर्णाश्रम के अनुसार माताओं को जो प्रिस्क्राइब नहीं है वो करना चाहते हैं भक्ति की दम पर। समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? हाँ
we are giving Pancharatric Diksha, so this spiritual initiation, how can we compare?
हाँ, पंचरात्रिक प्लस ब्रह्म गायत्री, इसीलिए मैं आपको मंत्र का क्लैरिटी दिया। ये दैव वर्णाश्रम को क्रिएट करने के उद्देश्य से वो 7 मंत्रों में पहले मंत्र ब्रह्म गायत्री वो द्विज के लिए दिया जाता है। वो माताओं को नहीं दिया जाता है। गौड़ी मठ में भी कोई किसी को नहीं दिया। प्रभुपाद भी उस समय बहुत फोर्स की, इसीलिए हेजिटेंटली किए दिए है। एक कई श्लोकों में लिखते हैं कोई भी उनको यज्ञोपवीत संस्कार नहीं होता है, जनेऊ दिया नहीं जाता है। वो लोग नहीं कर सकते। शिक्षा तो देने दीजिए, कोई बात नहीं, अपना बच्चों को बोलने दीजिए, क्लास करने दीजिए।
तो आप इस कॉन्सेप्ट आपको जानते हो?
हाँ, अभी समझ में आप लोगों को क्लैरिटी आया या नहीं आया? पहले स्टेटमेंट, शुद्ध भक्ति कोई भी कर सकते हैं, इसीलिए तो शुद्ध भक्ति के लिए स्त्री पुरुष का भेद नहीं है। दृढ़ श्रद्धा जो प्राप्त किया वो शुद्ध भक्ति में आते हैं। अभी नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, हमारा जो सेकंड इनिशिएशन है वो ब्राह्मण इनिशिएशन है। वो कौन देते हैं? वो ब्राह्मण ही देते हैं, ठीक है। ब्राह्मण से ब्राह्मण देते हैं। वो माताओं दे सकते हैं क्या? नहीं दे सकते हैं। तो अभी स्त्री होकर भी मैं शुद्ध भक्त बन गया तो मैं भी ब्राह्मण दीक्षा देता हूँ, ये सही होता है क्या? क्योंकि अपना शुद्ध भक्ति में आने के बाद अपना धर्म को फॉलो करना है, लेकिन आप शुद्ध भक्ति में आने के बाद मैं किसी का वर्ण का धर्म फॉलो करूंगा, ऐसा कर सकते हैं क्या? अभी पृथु महाराज में क्षत्रिय धर्म छोड़ के ब्राह्मण धर्म फॉलो करेंगे, सही होता है क्या? ये बात है, समझ में आया अभी?
लेकिन अगर फॉलो करते हैं तो उनको कोई हार नहीं।
तो पूरा दुनिया ऐसे करेंगे कल, उनको दिखा कि सब लोग क्या करेंगे। यदि आचार्य श्रेष्ठ क्या शास्त्र क्या करें? तब तो सब लोग अपना अपना काम धंधा छोड़ देंगे, मैं ये करूंगा मैं वो करूंगा, तब कैसा रेगुलेट करेंगे दुनिया को? क्या कंट्रोल करेंगे? क्या समाधान देंगे?
जर्नलिज्म में है कुछ,
प्रभु जी जो जानवा माता पूरी को मतलब
आप तो पूरे समझे नहीं इसके कोई बात नहीं, एक दिन आना है। साथ में बैठना।
पैसे पूछ रहा था।
नहीं मैं लेता हूँ, टाइम नहीं। हाँ, रुकिए।
Compare that Sudri also compares to Shudra. Nonsense. So if a Stree becomes a devotee and takes initiation, so should she also follow the rules and regulations of Shudra?
That means three dharma, not so. That's three dharma desha. So that they can do more preaching. Three means Prabhupada purpose में हम लोग क्या पढ़े हैं? जो कर्दम मुनि की स्टोरी में हम ही पढ़ा है ना, आप लोगों को क्या पढ़ाएगा? स्त्री के लिए क्या है? तो स्त्री के लिए स्वतंत्रता नहीं, इंडिपेंडेंट वुमेन कैन नॉट बी हैप्पी, पढ़े या नहीं परपट में? सो और भी पढ़े हैं कि स्त्री के लिए तीन ही फेजेस है। तो पिता के संरक्षण में रहना, पति के संरक्षण में रहना और पुत्र के संरक्षण में रहना। इसके अतिरिक्त इंडिपेंडेंटली जाकर कुछ भी कर सकती है क्या? नहीं। बड़े शुद्ध भक्त तो कर सकती, लेकिन ऐसा करना चाहिए क्या? नहीं, ऐसा करेंगे तो क्या होगा? सब औरतों घर छोड़ के अपना पति की बात सुनना बंद करके सब लोग रास्ता पर आ जाएंगे। हम भी करेंगे, लेचिंदी निद्रा लेचिंदी महिला लोग करके।
This Stree Dharma looks very similar to Shudra, like dependency.
No, Sri Dharma is different. I can't. So Sudra is also very exalted position in the varnasrama system. So Sri has the assisting and Sudra little bit. That's another research work. If you want to do special research, you can do. But Sri Dharma is different and Sudra Dharma is different. Some similarities might be there, no problem. So okay, the karmas should be done as suitable, because doing karmas not suitable for pure devotees, being done only to show the public. क्यों करते हैं? To show the public. Their performance of karma is not actual karma at all. ओके हो गया, तो इतना रुक देंगे और ब्रेक के बाद मिलेंगे। 15 मिनट में आना है 2 बजे, तो ये चैप्टर पूरा करके नेक्स्ट भी पूरा करेंगे। नहीं देते क्या हमारे यहाँ? इस टाइम ने कहीं भी वैदिक सिस्टम में ब्रह्म गायत्री नहीं देते। ब्रह्म गायत्री के अलावा और सब देखो। हाँ, सात में से 6 दे रहे हैं। हाँ, बाकी सच्चे तो दे सकते। अच्छा, ब्रह्म गायत्री केवल पुरुष को देते हैं। गुरु कभी गुरु लीडिंग रूल्स नहीं देते। हाँ, लेकिन गुरु को भी नहीं बन सकते। मैं ऐसा गुरु मैंने सब पब्लिक माने अपना बच्चों को गुरु बन सकते हैं, जैसा पृथु महाराज कह रहे हैं।
ऑफिशियल गुरु नहीं बन सकते।
ऑफिशियल गुरु नहीं बन सकते, क्योंकि लोग क्या करेंगे, घर में औरतों को काम करना छोड़ देंगे, कल्चर पूरा हो जाएगा। कैसा लगेगा तब? मैं भी गुरु बन रहा हूँ, आपका अपना बच्चों आप देख लीजिए, मैं चाहता कितना उत्पात होगा बोलिए। एक आध लोग रहा हो सकते हैं, एक्सेप्शन तो रहते हैं, वैसा क्यों हो सकता है एक्सेप्शनल।
कि इसमें जैसे बलि प्रसाद पूछ रहे थे, उसे ऐसा किया था कि अगर शूद्र धर्म वर्णाश्रम धर्म में शूद्र वैश्य क्षत्रिय ये दीक्षा माध्यम से ये ब्राह्मण बन जाते हैं,
नहीं नहीं, बीज बन जाते हैं,
द्विज बन जाते हैं, या जो कि बाद में
ब्राह्मण है।
आगे चल के वो संन्यास तक पहुंच जाते हैं, चाहे शूद्र हो, चाहे वैश्य हो, चाहे क्षत्रिय हो, चाहे ब्राह्मण।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, शूद्र के लिए प्रभुपाद बोले हैं देयर इज नो सेकंड इनिशिएशन।
शूद्र फिर किस आधार पे लेंगे? जाति के आधार पे तो लेंगे,
क्वालिटी,
क्वालिटी के आधार पे लेंगे।
वर्णाश्रम क्वालिटी इसीलिए बोले।
तो स्त्री को जन्म के आधार पे क्यों ले रहे हैं? स्त्री को भी तो क्वालिटी के आधार पे लेना पड़ेगा।
ये इक्वालिटी इसीलिए नहीं चलता है, वो तो लेंगे तो बदल देंगे क्या।
बाइक बाइक
आपको अच्छा वो दूसरी स्त्री को जो जैसे ब्राह्मण दीक्षा देते हैं प्रभु जी यहाँ पे, वो ब्राह्मण नहीं बनती है।
नहीं नहीं, वो उस समय 1966 में 67 में इतने नए नए लोग हैं, इगैलिटेरियनिज्म चल रहा है, सब समान है। वो लोग थोड़ा सा प्रभुपाद ऐसा पक्षपाती है पुरुषों का, ऐसा लगता है ना उनको, वैसे करेंगे तो पूरा मूवमेंट ध्वस्त हो जाएगा। उस समय दिए हैं, लेकिन फिर भी कहाँ इग्नो पे जन्यु उपजन्यु जन्यु कहा दिए, ये क्या जन्यु नहीं पहनते माता, पता है ना, बोले जस्ट मंत्र बोलने के लिए जन्यू नहीं दिए, लेकिन अभी गुरु माता बन के जी।
तो इस्कॉन में ये काफी डिबेट चल रहा है इस पे।
इसीलिए मैं थोड़ा आप लोग, क्योंकि आप भक्ति वाइब वाले हैं, आपका लोगों को आपसे पूछेंगे ना, इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ आप लोगों को। लेकिन तो पूरा सिस्टम तो क्लियर आ रहा है ना, हमारा फिलॉसफी तो क्लियर हो रहा है ना। शुद्ध भक्ति क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है? क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है क्वालिफिकेशन?
दृढ़ श्रद्धा।
श्लोक क्या है, कौन सा श्लोक? तावत तावत कर्माणि कुर्वीत, 11.20.9 याद रखेंगे ना।
20.9 जी।
हाँ
शुद्ध भक्ति तो बिना ब्राह्मण दीक्षा के लिए भी बन सकते हैं, शुद्ध भक्ति कर सकती है स्त्रियां भी सब।
हाँ, कोई भी कर सकता।
तो शुद्ध भक्ति कैसे कर सकती है? नाम जप करके।
64 लिम्स है।
अच्छा वो करके, वो 64 में तो डीटी वर्षिप भी आता है। डीटी
हाँ।
वर्षिप अपने घर में कर ले।
और
नाट 5 रात्रि के अनुसार नहीं, सो जस्ट सिंपल
सिंपल घर में कर सकते हैं तो उससे शुद्ध भक्ति होगा।
विदेशों में
वैदिक का जरूरत नहीं, सब 5 रात्र में भी स्त्री शूद्रों के लिए हरि भक्ति विलास में कैसा करना है वो भी दिया है।
विदेशों में तो माता जी लोग भी पुजारी हैं।
समझे नहीं क्या करेगा प्रभुपाद, क्या करे, नया नया लोग कुछ भी ऐसा डिफरेंस है करके दिखते तो कैसे लगेगा,
तो आंदोलन खड़ा नहीं हो पाता,
आंदोलन खड़ा नहीं हो पाएगा ना।
इसलिए वो। तो प्रभु जी मुझे ये समझ में है कि जैसे कि शुद्ध भक्ति ये टीटी वर्षिप में टीटी वर्षिप कर सकती है, स्त्रियां भी अपना घर में कर सकती हैं मंदिर बना के, तो इस तरह से शुद्ध भक्ति कर सकती है। ये पांच रात्रि की विधि क्या होता है प्रभु जी?
5 रात्रि विधि में मंत्र दिया जाता है, तो ये डेटी भगवान की विग्रह की सेवा कैसा करना है बोलने वाला शास्त्र है 5। वो भी कर्म मिश्र अर्चना, कर्म रहित अर्चना। माने इस डायग्राम में इधर रहने वाले भी अर्चना करते हैं, इधर रहने वाले भी अर्चना करते हैं। इन लोगों को अर्चना कैसा करना है, मैंने कर्म करने वाले कर्म के सहित, इधर कर्म के बिना जो अर्चना करते हैं उन लोगों को, ये दोनों सिस्टम्स को समझाने वाले शास्त्र।
पांच रात्रि जो ब्राह्मण दीक्षा जैसे मैं भी ले लिया ब्राह्मण दीक्षा, आप बोले ले लिया से प्रबोधान सब महाराज से।
वेरी गुड।
तो ये पांच रात्रि का जो है ब्राह्मण दीक्षा होगा ना।
यस यस,
तो इसमें
लेकिन इसमें वैदिक है पहले मंत्र, वैदिक
ब्रह्म
मंत्र है।
गायत्री।
हाँ, वो ब्रह्म गायत्री है वो।
हाँ तो प्रभु जी
बाकी 5 रात्र मंत्र है, तांत्रिक मंत्र।
अच्छा वो छह जो है जो पांच रात्र मंत्र,
हाँ
तो उसी को बोलते हैं पांच रात्र।
हाँ
वो स्त्रियां भी ले सकती है।
हाँ, वो तो वो तो
अच्छा वो शूद्र कोई भी ले सकते
कोई भी
हैं,
ले
योग्यता क्या था?
हमने जो अच्छा से हरिनाम किए तो लोग गुरु दे सकते हैं।
वो है पांच रात्र। अच्छा समझ में आया। पांच रात्र तो ऐसे मैं सुना था कि जो शिव जी जो है ना, नारद मुनि को दिए थे, 5 रात्रि के उपदेश दिए थे, वो है क्या प्रभु जी? शिव जी दिए थे नारद मुनि को या नारद मुनि दिए थे शिव जी?
मुझे एक्चुअली नारद मुनि दिए हम लोगों को, ये तो पता है।
मैं सुना था कहीं पे, तो शिव जी ने 5 रात्र में जो है ना भक्ति की शिक्षा दी है नारद मुनि को। नारद मुनि को दिए थे शिव जी, या शिव जी दिए थे नारद मुनि को, ऐसा कुछ है। तो वही है 5 रात्र।
चलो थोड़ा सा रेस्ट दे देंगे ना।
जी, जैसे आप बता रहे थे ना, इस श्लोकों में सबसे पहले एक तो भक्ति सीखने के लिए, फिर भक्ति को लोग क्रिटिसाइज ना करें, तीन चीजें बताए थे ना मुझे आप।
नहीं भक्ति नहीं,
सिखाने के लिए एक तो भक्ति क्रिटिसाइज ना करे, जो
तो
किसका
टीच वाले सोसाइटी को एग्जाम्पल सेट करने के लिए कैसा व्यवहार करना।
पहले तो एग्जाम्पल, तो ये किसका कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है बोले तीनों?
ये शुद्ध भक्ति में रहते हुए भी कर्म क्यों करते इसके कारण है।
अच्छा, तो कर्म करने के पहला एग्जाम्पल। और जो तुझे आप बता रहे थे, देखो कर्म हम करते, श्रद्धा नहीं है उसके अंदर, तो अकर्म
हाँ, श्रद्धा कर्म बिना श्रद्धा करेंगे तो भी ना करने के बराबर।
ना करना। ये स्टेटमेंट थोड़ा सा ये कर्मी के लिए बता रहे थे, भक्ति के अपार्ट जितने भी।
शुद्ध भक्त कर्म करेगा बिना श्रद्धा का तो वो ना करने की बराबर है, इसीलिए उनको शुद्ध भक्ति आवृत नहीं होती कर्म से।
उसके उसके अंदर श्रद्धा नहीं होना चाहिए।
किसके प्रति?
कर्म के प्रति श्रद्धा नहीं होना चाहिए, भगवान की भक्ति के प्रति श्रद्धा।
यस, ब्रेक। पकड़ रहे हैं आप लोग? सुदामा इस बार तो पूरा सब लोग लेनी है। ये है ना वसुदामा, सब लोग ले लिए अभी इस बार।
हाँ भाई
सबका हो गया अभी, ग्रासिंग हो गया पूरा डायग्राम आ रहा है ना समझ में। क्योंकि हर जगह वही है actually। वो डायग्राम बस
तो आपने इसका नोट्स में लिया था, पीडीएफ
हाँ।
कॉपी था।
दावत करवाने की दावत
ये उस आपको कैसे पता लेना
उसमें ग्राफ कर पाते जब ये पास्ट में पता ना देन देखना कि आपने पर वो लिंक अप आपने बता देगा देन बार बार नहीं टीचिंग से थोड़ा वो अच्छा इसलिए ये यहाँ पे कर रहे दिख रहा है तो उसका अपडेट तब जाके उसी बैठ अब दावत करवाने को याद हुआ था नहीं दिख रहे हैं ये दैट so वो उससे ब्राह्मण वी कैन एक्सेप्ट।
इसलिए प्रभु महाराज का स्टोरी बोल के इस बार आप सिखा सकते हैं। प्रभु महाराज का स्टोरी से
मैं हमारे केस बात में खाली 11th कैंटो में है हर चैप्टर में फिर उसमें बस सारी टीचिंग में देख रहा हूँ लाइन मैंने 33 लोग हैं पर जब मैंने देखा तो उसमें कैसे मैच निकलना है सब चीज उसमें आगे
ऐसे बताते हैं, उधर भी आते हैं, हर जगह आता है
पूरा वो एकदम तो मैं एक साथ घुस जाएगा
हर जगह वही है और
ये को समझ अब ये मैं ऐसे समझ आप हर एवरीथिंग आई कैन रिलेट।
हाँ, एवरीथिंग कैन रिलेट।
एक मैं इस पढ़ रहा
क्या है
ये तो पास्ता चिली पोटैटो और ये थोड़ा
इसको बनाया